Whakarongo ake au kei te tangi a te manu tui, tui, tui tui a. Tui ai runga, tui ai raro, tui ai roto, tui ai waho, tui ai ki te here tangata ka rongo te pō, ka rongo te ao tihe mauri ora. Te mea tuatahi, ke runga rawa o tātou matua nui te rangi, a tēnā koe, tēnā hoki koe e te matua, e te pāpā, e te taraiwa o te ao, o tātou kaihanga, o nana nei ngā mea katoa, tēnā rā koe. Hirino, a kia o koutou, e te tapatori o ia hāhi, o tātou hāhi. Te matua te tamata wairua tapu. Ai nei ake nei āmini. Ai kia ora ana koutou, hirino, hiri a hau ki te wahi ngaro kia rātou. Ngā aitua, o ia marae, i takato mai ana koutou, takato. Anō reira, haere ata koutou. Haere atura, haere ki o haiki nui, ki haiki ro, ki haiki pāmamau, ki te rerenga wairua. A piti hona tātai hono te hunga mate kia rātou, haere atu koutou. A piti hona tātai hono te hunga ora ki ngā kiri ora kia tātou katoa, tēnā rā koutou, tēnā rā koutou katoa. Tēnā koutou. Ia koutou. Ngā whānau hapu iwi, o ngā hāpori katoa, o te ao. Nau ma hara mai, piki mai, kake mai. A ki te wāhi nei, o kaitiaki TV. KTV. Hey, welcome guys, just a quick little update live. I wanted to do something really different from outside the box. A shout out to everyone in the south, everyone in the north, everyone in the west, everyone in the east, here in Tūranganui-a-Kiwa and Te Reinga, kia ora. Kia ora to all those that are working hard in all those different services, a mihi that are holding it down, but also a mihi and a kia ora to all those that are under struggles, under different things in their lives that are issues are really pulling them down. Kaitiaki TV acknowledges you as well. Ko mai tumu tōku ingo, my name is Mike. Tumu, born in the south, brought up all around the place, but my main place I call home really is in Te Reinga, Wharepunga, where we grew up as children. Even though we were born in Gore and we went to school down in Gore, a lot of my roots and a lot of my cultural belief systems all hail from our place in Wharepunga or up the Tairāwhiti. So I want to acknowledge my whānau up there. Also acknowledge to my siblings, to their children, my nieces and nephews, to my sons, my 3 sons, Michael, Thomas and Ihaka, and then to my 4 mokopuna living in Sydney. This is what this live is about, directly shouting out to those that I care about a lot. I want to shout out to our kaitiaki that are in the south, that are in Christchurch, that are in Auckland and Kirikiriroa, that are in Scotland, that are in London and New Mexico and Canada. Shout out to you as well on this lovely evening of 24th. We're going on to 1908 here in New Zealand time, Gisborne, or Tūranganui-a-Kiwa is our name that a lot of us call it. The great place of Kiwa. Okay, Kiwa being the one of our main tipuna of the Wakahorota, sorry. Yeah, nearly said something that was going to be wrong. So I wanted to shout out also to our veterans, to our lead veteran of VMG, of Veterans Memorial Group, Uncle Rulon Kahuro. Yep, he was a warrant officer too in Vietnam, served in Vietnam, part of the company or platoon, I think it's the word, called Victor 5. And to all you Victor 5 guys out there that could be tuning in or may be tuning in or will be tuning in, Greetings and mihi ana kia koutou katoa. This is what it's all about, is letting you all know what's going on. And just a shout out, but also I wanted to shout out to one of our marae today. One of our marae, a real special shout out to one of our marae. And it was this one here, guys. Well, this one here. There we go. I wanted a big shout out to Matua Mani. Matua Mani, they're in Te Reinga. They're in Te Reinga. Where are we? It was there just a second ago. Hold up. Okay. So how's everyone been? Hope everyone's having a great evening on at the moment here in New Tirini. It is what it is. It is what it is. Be a good cheer. Look after each other. Let me just bring that across to there, just so you know. Just a disclaimer. Okay. Kapai. So, part of that disclaimer that I wanted to make sure is this is just my views and keeping it neutral, but this is where kaitiaki are at. And if you, like I say all the time, message me on my email there on the bottom. If you have any complaints, you have any queries, or you want me to talk about something, or you want me to line up a time to message you and come in on a live, and so I ask you questions, we prep beforehand, and then we go live, and we just put our own kaupapa that we want to put out there. We feed the eyes of the viewers that want to see what we've got to share. So shout out to our Hine Korako marae whanau in Te Reinga. Awesome, and to Matua Mani, I managed to catch up with him today. He mihi ana kia koe Matua, and he's probably an uncle, probably a cousin, probably something like that, because of our kahungunu connection. And that's just how it goes. For a lot of us, we don't get a choice of who's our cousins, who's our whanau. It just as it is, there it is, our Hine Korako marae. That's the one that I wanted to show up today. Is Hine Korako, or you talk about there. And just a shout out to the whānau there in Te Reinga. I hear that's where there's a special water there, so hopefully I can get up there soon, get some of this water, and we're looking at the special water that has special scientific products in it, but the bit that we're talking about, connecting to the tipuna of Te Reinga, or the taniwha, or whatever we want to call it, the kuia, the whakapapa, Hine Korako. Okay, and that's where she is, and that's the name of the whare, Hine Korako. Beautiful history, beautiful kōrero, and yeah, he mihi ana kia koutou. Shout out to yous all, and blessings to yous all. Kaitiaki TV want to acknowledge yous, and just really want to shout out to yous, and really it's just great. It is great that we're able to share and put it out there. So in closing, this is just a short one. Anyone has anything you want me to talk about, or want me to put up, go do some rangahau, some research on, let me know in my email, maoritrooper@yahoo.com. Get back to me, let me know what you want me to have a look at or talk about. And then when you're on there, this Saturday, I want to do my live, but also have my chat by me, so I can see who's sending me messages. Other than that, have a great day. Be blessed. Be kind to each other. Be of good cheer. Calm your farm. If you're stressing out, if you're chasing all these other titoi things in your life, let it go. Stay home if you're angry. Don't go and line up and be a dickhead if you're in those loot levels and you want to be a dickhead in the lines and can't be patient. Go back to your car. Sit in your car. If you're at Pack and Save, Countdown, New World, whichever you're doing your shopping, Foursquare, and you have to line up, be patient, man. Be patient. And just because you see an elderly person get the special entrance into the supermarket before you, That's okay too. You're probably going to pass them before you go in. They're probably still going to be, they're up the front because they're old and they may need that extra advantage to get ahead of you. You're still going to pass them, man. If you're that much in a hurry, you should have went earlier. So just saying, I've seen some pretty stupid things that our humans are doing. There's no tag on white or black or Māori or Pākehā or all this. It's humans, man. Humans are starting to go dopey. So remember, be of good cheer, calm your farm. To all you guys that are doing some hard work out there, whether it's our meth support groups, whether it's our suicide support groups, our boys in blue, all you different fellas that are doing your job and holding down our healthcare systems, our DHBs, awesome. And also to those that are in the government that are doing your best as leaders. Like I say on my last couple of lives, I says, if you think you can do better than our Prime Minister and our health chief executive, all this was Dr. Bloomfield, whatever the handle is, line up and wait for the next election. Get in there. And you know what you do? You have to work your ass off really hard to get into their positions. Or other than that, shut up. Shut up. I just had enough of this when people are taking sides. And then the other thing I wanted to remind you is on a Thursday, this time of the evening at 7:15, if you know someone standing to you and they're unvexed, so what? Let them. That's their choice, man. That's their choice. That's their bloody choice. If they choose not to get vexed, then that's all right. Because when the new systems come in, it's going to be some awkward moments where people, what? You're going to still discriminate to someone that you might have gone to school with because they choose to be. Are you going to be a dickhead? Or are you going to be some silly willy to go, ooh, they're dangerous? Get out of line if you're going to judge. If you're going to scrutinise or stereotype people that they may have made a wrong decision. Or, could come back on a lot of us ones that are vexed. I'm vexed. It could come those unvexed ones go, ooh, watch out for those vexed fellas. They got the COVID. That's already happened. Wow. And then you've got all these Mōhio, all these tangata Mōhio that are saying, oh, if you're not vexed, you're prone to getting it. Well, the kōrero I'm finding, and I'm finding research on it, is if you get it, you're going to get it. You're going to get it if you're going to get it. Well, what's the diff? Keep yourself safe. Wash your hands. Wear your mask. If you're in lockdowns, then you have to adhere to whatever you have to adhere to. If you get in trouble with Mr. Babylon or with the Blue Man or the law, and you want to be whatever, you do whatever, so do whatever. But, I want to make sure that you guys know something because I'm going to try and find something. Now, this was something that was interesting that someone brought up the last couple of days. And it was about the cards that I've been talking about to people, and sad to say this, people blown out of context get these cards, these Te Mana Nui a Kiwa embassy cards, and he's going to save your butt. Please, are you for real? Save your butt. Save your butt. Now, like I said on my last few lives ago, I did say this, and I'll say it bloody clearly. If you're in the shit or you've got intention to be a dickhead, don't go for the cards and create havoc for the whanau in the embassy or in Te Mana Nui a Kiwa embassy and create some dopiness that's going to just make them look like, oh, these cards are all shit. Because they're not all shit. If you understand what they're about, sweet as. You should know what I'm saying is right. What I'm saying is actual. It's not about bloody getting ready to chuck the book at the policeman or if you think you can back your crap up, back your crap up. Back it up. Go for it. But don't back it up and then all of a sudden you're looking for Monica and Peter to back your stuff up because I'm sure I've heard a thing on from Peter that is stated. Don't wait till the shit hits the fan and then all of a sudden you come running at them and wanting backup and wanting all this other blinking, put the fire out. Got to bring the firemen, because we're in the shit now. That's dopey. That is dopey. And I don't think that's what it's used for. Really. That's not what those cards are used for. So just while I'm trying to find them whanau, yeah, bear with me, please. Yeah, just calm your farm, keep calm. Look after each other, man. It's not a blinking. It's not hard. It's not hard. It's actually easy peasy. When we hear these things, people like are getting all dopey and all challenging to each other. Um, I just think it's unnecessary energy going into the bullshit, and then we're wondering what the hell, what are we doing this or what are we doing that for? And it's not even about that, So yeah, keep your crap together. Calm your farm. Do what you have to do. If you think you need to be a renegade, a rebel, against the system, go for it. Go for it. But don't go running or ringing up to Peter Martin and Monica Eastwood because you're in the ship. It's too late for that. Ring them now if you're curious about apartheid questions and all the other stuff. If you're not too sure, these your answers. Just back up. Hold up. I better wait. I better watch. Because that's basically what it means, guys. Watch. So, the flag you can see behind me up and over here, Wakamininga, Whakaputanga, 1835. There it is there. So just while I'm trying to get these, I'm just trying to find where I put these bloody pictures, whanau, and bring it up. So I need just to share with you, because I mean it. It's not good when you hear people saying they want to create a space between them and the government. Come here, farmer, know your shit, because if you don't, and you're gonna go and push this and that, you will find yourself really up against the wall with nothing at all. And the sad thing about it, I'm sure Monica and Peter will offer you even more, but they'll be like, oh my gosh, we just told these buggers, stop being dum-dums, and they still be dum-dums. What the heck? Really, that's basically it. Stop being dum-dums, look after each other, get to know your stuff, really. Don't go in there thinking you know it all straight away, and then you don't. You're just being a dum-dum. So calm your farm, keep your crap together. And as you get more astute, get more educated, get more confident, then it's up to you. It's not up to. It's by the time you get in the shit with the law, it could be too late, guys. Really, it could be bloody too late, and then all of a sudden, you're ringing Peter and Monica to get you out of the shit. I won't say this directly, but I'll say it on behalf, because I have heard Peter say this in some YouTube videos. Don't ring them and go into getting a card to go and challenge the system and all this other stuff. Know why you're doing it, guys. Know why you're doing the kaupapa. Like know why you're doing it. Don't do it because you think you've just swung the bat and you'll hit a home run and you're gonna kick some butt. I don't think so, man. Really, I don't think so. But I could be wrong. I'm always my favourite saying. Oh, I could be wrong, and I could be, I could be just out of line, out of line and talking shit. But yeah, come at me and tell me if I'm talking shit, because I'll tell you now, be bloody interesting. Who's talking shit? Because if you don't know what you're up to and you're jumping around with a card or the flag and you're wondering why you're wrong, it's too late. It's bloody too late. Okay, I found one side of the card. There's one. Okay, so you see that? That's the back side of the card, okay? That's the back side of the card. Where are we? Okay, so we're looking at. Gee, that doesn't look right. Hang on. So we'll go like this. Let's check this out. Okay, as I thought. Okay, let's just make this a bit more bigger. Ah. Okay, so that's interesting. So anyway, the cards. That's our cards there, guys. Okay, so when you get your card, on the back of it. But the thing to remember, these cards were issued in accordance with the Section 2 of the Passports Act 1992. These weren't just created just because someone wanted to make them up and put all the splash writing on. It's in accordance with the New Zealand Bill of Rights as well. However, you want to take a stance with these cards, it's up to you. But you need to learn that if you don't know the kaupapa, don't try and charge around like you do. Because you might get a fright. Because you might get yourself in a predicament where you don't know what you're talking about. So, all I say is, know your stuff. Make sure you got what you're on about. Under wraps, locked down, and Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle. If you aren't, that's the sad side. You're going to get egg on your face, and you can't go running around to our team, our embassy, saying you know. And that's the same for everyone. So also I wanted to say this as well. In line with this card that's sitting on the screen right now, and sorry I can't find the front bit, but when I find it, it'll be up on our next live. Because I need to make sure people are aware these cards are what they are. They're not a whole heap of trying to be cool, trying to think we know. They are what they are, okay? And just be aware, guys, that if someone doesn't know, they don't know. It's okay. If they know, there we go. Sorry, team. There we go. I knew I had it. So here's my one, guys. There we go. So what do you reckon? So Te waka meaninga, this is my one. Ki ngai te apatu. Ngai te apatu, for you guys that don't know, it's our hapu of Ngāti Kahungunu, of the Takitumu Waka, and he was a chief te apatu o Te Rangi of Te Wairoa in that time, and predecessor before him would have been Hapuku, who signed the original signing of this flag between the monarchy and the chiefs that signed it. If you want more detail, I can't set off the cuff because this was only going to be a short live. We are now going into 23 minutes. So I'm about to wind up. This will be a 30-minute segment. So there you go, guys. When you got your cards, see, I've got a lot of stuff on this card that means a lot of credibility for me in my world, such as my maurako. I'm a guardian of Māori weaponry, or taiaha, and my hapu under hapuku is ngai te apatu, under our chief, or under one of my karawa, who exactly is that, our karawa. So other than that, guys, have a great evening. Take care. Look after yourselves. Look after yourselves. Be of good cheer. Don't go all berserk or nuts, and because you're hearing something that's you're disagreeing with. If you're vexed or non-vexed, calm your farm. If you're feeling someone's pissing you off in a line or in public or even at work or in your house, hey, take a breath, man. Take a breath. Doesn't have to be that way. To all my family, my sisters, my brothers, love you fellas. Keep safe. Look after our children wherever they are. Always ring them and let them know how you care. And that's to everyone with kids that are watching this segment. To our veterans, thank you for your service. This is straight up. To our whanau at Te Reinga at Hine Korako marae, he mihi, and acknowledgements to you, especially on this evening. Hine Korako, very special place for my rangahau and my research. Yeah. Other than that, have a good evening. Thank you very much. Uh, ka pai o koutou mātakitaki mai. And yeah, thank you very much. Be blessed. Look after yourselves. Yeah, keep safe. Travel safe for you that are travelling. And we'll come back to you soon. Mauri ora. Ai noi tātou. Kia tau, kia tātou katoa, te atapai tō tātou are ki ai, karaiti me te aroha o te atua me te whiwhinga kotahitanga ki te wairua tapu, ake, 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 āmene. Mauri ora.